everybody, it's the Electrocutioner. Welcome back to Grand Theft Auto 5. In the last episode, I can't actually remember because it's been so long since I've recorded. Sorry about that, by the way. It's just, you know, I had family over and I couldn't really find the time to record. That wouldn't make a lot of noise here, so, yeah, apologize about that. But the last time, I'm looking at my playlist, we did an alternate text from Michael if you do Eye in the Sky after Mr. Richards. So yeah, that's what we did last time. There you go. Okay. So in this episode, we're doing the Paleto score setup. You go back to the meth lab. You go back to the meth lab as Trevor instead of Michael. And we're gonna lose the race as Trevor. I can never win the race as Michael, but I can lose the race as Trevor to see, you know, because you win the race as Michael, and he actually says something to Lester, which I'm not gonna be able to show that, so I'll just tell you. If you win the race as Michael, or playing as Michael, you know, Michael says, well, Lester says, well, we beat Trevor here. And Michael says, the guy slows me down, always has. And if you are playing as Trevor, and, or you just win as Michael in general, it doesn't matter if you're playing as Trevor or not, you know, Michael says, you know, is a different conversation when you get back to the meth lab. But I'm gonna be, you know, to be able to win as Michael, I'm going to have to play as Trevor. So I'm going to be doing that. So let's get it.
We have a code 12, false alarm. That will be triggered intentionally.
Roger that. We're going to set up checkpoints on the Great Ocean Highway and the Sonora Freeway. Car-to-car searches and record checks.
Checkpoints? Searches? Fuck this! I ain't getting caught because Lester needs a wheelchair.
Hey! Wheelchair or not, we're still faster than your ass!
I'm not gonna outrun a cop. We've gotta go.
We're going. And if we're in front of Trevor, he'll be the one running from the cops. Yeah?
And you can only hear that dialogue right there. And no, for some reason, you can hear what Michael says, you know, on the outside of the car. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make any sense, but yeah, the only way I can, hear the alternate dialogue with winning the race as Michael is if I play as Trevor. So yeah, and I thought it would be interesting to show Trevor off here because I didn't do it in the actual Let's Play. I can do it here, so yeah. And you just called Trevor a hipster. There you go. So that's cool. You can only hear that as Trevor too, as you might expect. And yeah, I'm going intentionally slow here. Honestly, I don't really know how to beat Trevor as Michael. I really don't know how you're supposed to do that. But yeah, it feels good to be playing this game again. I haven't played this in a while. I haven't played this since, I don't even know, March 26th? Dang. That was a while ago. And yeah, to lose as Trevor when you're playing as Trevor, you have to go intentionally slow. And like I said, I don't really know how to win as Michael, you know? Without playing as Trevor and going intentionally slow, I don't know how to win as Michael. I really don't know, because Trevor's on a motorcycle. Like, how do you lose as him? Unless you're trying to lose to hear alternate dialogue, which I am. And, yeah, I don't know. Not too sure. And there is, like, dialogue you can hear if you try to go back in Los Santos when you're exiled from the city. There's alternate dialogue between, you know, with Lester that you can hear. So yeah. Hi, boy. And honestly, there is, and yeah, you can't switch back to Michael right now. Once you're committed to racing back with the character, you can't switch back. So, yeah, you might have expected that, but, yeah. So yeah, I wish I could switch back to Michael now. That'd be cool, but unfortunately you can't. So, yeah. Cool. And there is a line with Trevor you can hear that's like, I don't know why it didn't play. That's why I was kind of racing back a little bit, so you can hear that line. But I guess it's not gonna play. So it's like, they're not gonna beat me. This is Trevor Phillips' country, or the other way around. Which I've never heard that line myself. I've heard it in this mission All Possibilities video. You know, yeah. I heard it in one of those videos from, let's see if I can find it. I don't know, it's like, yeah, the Paleto score set up All Possibilities from whatever 57010, you know, which I've talked about his channel before. I've heard that line in, I think he showed off that line in that video. I'm not too sure though. But yeah, I've heard that line before, just never when I was playing the game. And that's why I was kind of driving back, because I wasn't going to show the entire drive because you've seen it. But I was kind of showing the drive a little bit so you can hear that line. Which it didn't play, but at least we heard, like, Michael yell out, "Hipster!" Because Michael talks about Trevor being a hipster, you know, when you're driving to meet Lester. So that's why he screams that. And you might be able to hear, actually, you might be able to hear, you know, Michael telling Lester that Trevor always slows him down. You might be able to hear that outside the car up here. I don't know how, but we heard that other line out from outside the car. We might hear this one from outside the car. And I guess it wasn't too bad to drive the entire way back, or to show the entire way driving back to the meth lab. You know, maybe for no other reason than the video won't be like 2 seconds long.
Fuck! How'd they get here?
Okay.
What took you so long?
That's it, guys. So, yeah, I didn't get to hear the line where Trevor says, "They're not going to beat me, this is Trevor Phillips' country." So, didn't get to hear that, but, and, you know, and I didn't get to hear the line, you know, where, you know, you beat Trevor as Michael, and, you know, Michael says, or, yeah, Lester, it's like, we beat Trevor here. The guy slows me down. Always has. You know, I've heard that line before, just never when I was playing the game. Same with, no, I've heard the other line before where Trevor's like, they're not going to beat me. This is Trevor Phillips' country. I've heard that line before. But it just didn't play there for some reason. But there you go, guys. And, I guess I'm glad that I showed the entire drive back, just so this video wouldn't be 2 seconds long. So I'm glad I showed the entire drive back. But yeah, that's it, guys. Sorry for not recording for so long. It's just, like I said, my family's been here, you know, and it's super loud, so I don't think I would have time to sit down and record when it was like really quiet. I didn't really have an opportunity to do that, so Yeah, I didn't record, so I apologize about that. It's just, yeah, life gets in the way sometimes, you know? So yeah, life gets in the way. So, hope you guys understand. But anyways, next time on Grand Theft Auto 5, the next thing we have actually is Bury the Hatchet, where we go to North Yankton as Trevor instead of Michael. I'll check the playlist real fast. But I think that's next. So there's no point in showing the Paleto score because it's the same no matter who you pick here. Which I guess I can show me picking it. There's no point to show the actual heist because it's the same. It's the same every time. You know, derailed, monkey business. Yeah, I think this is it until Bury the Hatchet. I guess I can show who I pick. You know, I could pick Packy for the gunman here. I guess I'll show it. Skip the cutscene though.
So I think our little,
Fine. We need personnel?
just a gunman. They'll be taking on the cops with you, so my advice, choose someone good.
Sometimes I pick Gus, sometimes I pick Chef. Okay.
McReary? He was part of a well-known Liberty City stick-up crew. Small world.
So, I always get him after the jewel store job. I don't know why.
Think about my buddy Chef, okay? Consummate professional.
So one day I'm gonna play and get Packy before I do the jewel store job, or before casing the jewel store, because that's actually when you pick, you know, a crew member or a heist crew. That's when you actually pick a heist crew. So I'm gonna get him one day, one of these playthroughs. I'm gonna get him before I do casing the jewel store, so I can use him as a gunman for that heist. So, I usually pick Chef or Gus. You know, but I think I'm gonna do Packy so we can, maybe I'll show off the dialogue there too. I'm not too sure. But I'll do it in a separate video. And I might upload that later today. You know what? Yeah, I'll show the alternate dialogue picking Packy. Picking Packy for the gunman here. I'll show the alternate dialogue for that. And I'll probably upload that later today. So you know what?
I got a good feeling about
Frickin'.
him.
You sure this is the guy?
Yes, it is.
That should do.
I'll get the equipment together.
Alright, so there you go. Okay, Paleto score setup. Leisurely drive, I don't care. Leisurely drive, sorry. New contact Lester. Cool. So yeah.
Franklin, buddy, what's up?
Hey, look, there's these redneck dudes been looking for you, homie. Some angry motherfuckers. I found where they stay, man, and I've been following them.
Okay, well, it's gotta be the O'Neill brothers. What's left of them. I'll pick up Michael and we'll come to you.
T, hey, man.
Alright, so, yeah, I guess, like I said, one of these days I'm gonna get Packy before I do the casing the jewel store mission. Which is actually where you pick the crew for that mission. So, you know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get them before doing that one of these playthroughs. Yeah. And I guess I'll show off the dialogue in the actual Paleto score. There's no point showing the whole heist because it's the same thing. You know, it's the same thing every time. You know. But I guess I'll show the alternate dialogue in that mission. with Packy there. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Okay. Anyways, though, and I'll probably upload that today. Anyways, though, that's it, guys. Next time on Grand Theft Auto 5, I thought it was going to be... I thought this was the last thing until Bury the Hatchet, which it really is, because there's no point showing the Paleto score, derailed, there's nothing there. Monkey Business, Hangton, spraying the, there's nothing there, right? Well, I guess in surveying the score, there's I think we took Franklin back to his house as Michael. I think we took Franklin back to his house, so I guess I could show me going back to the airfield with Trevor and Lester. I guess I could show that off. So I guess there's more to show off in between Paleto score setup and Bury the Hatchet than I thought. Anyways, that's it. I'm done talking. Next time on Grand Theft Auto 5, show the alternate dialogue in the Paleto score, and I'll probably upload that later today. And heck, who knows? Maybe I'll even play up to surveying the score, and today as well. But you won't see that, of course. Anyways, I'll see you guys then.